Hi there, it's already that time of week, it's Thursday, so it's my next upload. I'm the Arty Biz Teacher, and today I'm going to tell you the 6 reasons why some artists and makers sell easily. So stay tuned. Hi there. So today I'm going to talk to you or tell you the 6 reasons why some artists sell easily. So, quite recently, I went round some open studios just in the locality, and I went purposefully to an artist who's quite well known actually, and I was as much taken by what I was seeing with her customers and uh, what people were buying as I was actually looking at the art. And what I noticed was this person just didn't stop selling. She just did not sell. She just had queues of people wanting to talk to her, to talk about her work, and they were just buying, buying, buying. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to do an upload on YouTube about why I think this artist was selling really easily. So, the first one, number one, is artists who sell easily have honed their craft. So they've practiced, they've done lots of exploring, they've hit on great things, they've perfected techniques, but they keep learning, they keep adding. And when you look at their work, there's a feeling of some kind of finished product. There's an amazing concept, there's a good finish, and it could be anything. So it could be, say for example, on my marketplace, there's a woman, an artist who makes wirework fairies, and they're brilliant. They are brilliant. So check those out, artintheheart.co.uk, Avebury Fairies, brilliant. Or it could be complex printmaking. Somebody's been working for years and they've honed their craft, different layers, the detail, the subject matter. That is number one. Okay. Reason number two, these artists and makers, they've got a distinct style. Okay, really important. It could be shapes, it could be composition, it could be the palette, the subject, stories and themes, materials used, the glazes, and the viewer can recognise you. Even if you change the series, they can still recognise you because this selling artist will announce their series. They will say, I'm now doing this, and this is why I'm doing it, and this is what I want to communicate. And then people get used to this new style. So once they've got a recognisable style, they develop, and people start recognising a newness as well. So number two is distinct style. Okay. Number three, really important, is a successful selling artist always has a strong message, a narrative. There's an artist concern, if you want to call it that. So it could be about the techniques they're using, the passion, the inspiration. It could be looking back, the history of it. You know, how have they got to be in this place? Where has it all come from? What's their story? It's about what they want to communicate. And remember, every artist has a unique story because they are individuals. They've had different lives, and they're always producing something that's fairly unique. So, number three, I would say there is a distinct narrative to what they're doing. So, a quick plug, if you're an artist or maker and you don't know what I'm talking about, and you would like to know what your narrative is, or you want to develop one, or you want to create an artist resume or profile, biography, whatever you want to call it, then I do offer that service. So go to artintheheart.co.uk, just search on Dawn Birch-James, and it will come up with that service, and it'll give a full description of that service, and just pop it in your basket or drop me a line and I can tell you more. I can talk to you about that. That's no problem. Okay, so reason number 4 is successful artists have worked out where their buyers are. Crucial. So you can call it a target market if you want. Now, they might have stumbled on them by accident or by design. Does it really matter? It's usually a bit of both, to be honest. So how do they get in that place? How do they find their buyers? Well, when they start, they start exhibiting in different places and going to different places to sell their work, or they get out there online. But they watch, they look around, they observe, and they start to work out where they want to pitch themselves. They see somebody else selling and they think, how are they doing that? They start talking to people. They might have a keen understanding of markets, and if they do, that's great. But they kind of learn on the job mostly. They kind of think, oh, yeah, oh, if I go there, then I can reach that sort of person, or I go there. So you will see artists, and they'll be selling their work for more money than you, and you're thinking, how do they do that? Well, you've got to really be quite savvy about that. You've got to look at their work, and you've got to then work out why buyers are buying their work. Is it to do with demographic? Is it to do with economics? What's it to do with? Is it to do with what people want to buy? It's always a mixture of all of these things. So there's this organic kind of collecting of audience and target market. But there's also ways that you can actually do that more efficiently and effectively. And if you've got the nous, and I'm going to be talking more about that in future uploads, then you can actually target it yourself. So you have a knowledge of demographic and you start going to those places, or online, you actually know how to target your posts, Facebook ads and things like that. So, you have to start learning about socioeconomics and where buyers are and what people buy and why they buy it. It's really interesting, and I'll talk more about that in future uploads. So, number 4, again, know where your buyers are. The 5th reason why artists sell successfully is sometimes they diversify. Well, they develop. They definitely develop and diversify. So they develop their work. So they're always producing new things, pushing things forward, different dimensions, the same kind of thing, but a different dimension, a different way of looking at it, something added to it, something taken away from it. Or they're actually diversifying. So what they're doing there, when they're diversifying, actually they're being really savvy here. So they're thinking, okay, so I'm producing that. Well, that costs £100, £200, £300, whatever it costs. But not everybody can afford that. So I'm going to diversify. So I'm going to produce prints, I'm going to produce cards, I'm going to produce actually merchandise. I'm going to produce smaller things. And they get really good at that. I've got some wicked ones on my marketplace. So, for example, Susie Lidston's I call her a machine, and she's a fine artist. She does beautiful original work, but everybody can have a piece of it because she's got things ranging from £3 to X number of pounds for her original work, and I just find that really democratic. So, I would say the 5th way that you can be successful selling is you definitely develop and think about diversifying. Okay, the 6th reason, really important, is perseverance. some artists are not very good at this, because what they look at things through rose-tinted spectacles and they think, oh yeah, I want to do this, and then I want to sell it. But actually, what they don't realise, it's really hard work, and it's the same as any self-employment. It is relentless. It is 24/7, sometimes quite literally. So, for example, you know, what are you going to do when people don't like your work or they say something that upsets you? You've got to be thick-skinned. I would say, you know, if you go to exhibitions and you don't sell anything, or you don't sell very much, you don't even cover your cost, what are you going to do? Going to go away and cry? No, you're going to get back on your feet and you're going to persevere. You're going to carry on doing it. You're going to look at it. You're going to evaluate and think, what can I do better next time? Well, one thing you can certainly do better is market. You can actually tell people you've got an exhibition, you can invite people, you can collect emails, and you can say thank you for coming to my exhibition or my stand, and here's something, here's a freebie, or here's something that you might like. You know, you really have got to market. You know, you'll spend as much time, I know this is really bad news, folks, but you're going to spend as much time marketing as you are creating, because that's the name of the game, and going out to your shows. So don't have any illusions about this. You must persevere. So if you get an article in a magazine, you think, oh, look at me, I've got an article in a magazine. That's brilliant, but that's not the end game. What are you going to do with that article? You've got to get on it. You've got to persevere. So when you've got an exhibition, or you've got a show, or you've got a stall, or whatever you've got, or you've just created a website, and you just go, oh, look what I'm doing, you feel all great about it, it's all exciting. But what are you going to do with it? How are you going to make it successful? And if it's not successful, what are you going to do next time? So number 6, persevere. So I hope you've enjoyed my rather rambling upload, but they are 6 valid reasons as to why some artists sell really successfully. I hope you've gained something from that. And please subscribe to my channel. I do try and make them short, but I just get carried away, and anybody who knows me will not be surprised at all. So please subscribe to my channel. Check out artintheheart.co.uk. Look at my shop, Dawn Birch-James. See if there's anything you want to download, or any service that you would like. Okay, thanks very much. Bye. Open.